Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode here with Raskhol. And we are playing on the vanilla server of VentureKraft, and in today's episode we are going to try and finish the bottom layer of these two pillars. So I already started planning out some kind of outline, but I still need some materials. So let's check out the existing materials that we have. I'm pretty satisfied with what I've gathered, and I just hope it's gonna be enough. This is white concrete powder that is going to go for the Citadel right here in the middle, in between two pillars. So let's dive right into today's work. This is what the exact outline of the bottom to the pillar looks like at this point. So I was experimenting a little bit with these what do you call them, glazed terracotta, right? And this design was the only one that I was satisfied with. And I've placed this grid here, and it's only on two sides because the other two are not visible. Actually, I don't want them to be covered in any kind of pattern, I would say. So I'm still kind of debating with myself, should I place that same design just on these two layers meeting at the corner here and just have the flat, what is that actually? The color light gray, if I'm not mistaken. Silver. The F3 sign says silver. Okay, so we'll call it silver. Should I have this side completely covered with that silver color and this one with a glazed terracotta design? And we are going to, well, actually maybe I should, because this side here is going to be unicolored. So we're not gonna have any kind of a design there. Maybe that's for the best. And the same thing goes for that tower as well. Whatever we create in this one, we mimic on the opposite one. So let's, I don't have any scaffolding blocks. I need those. I'm not gonna scaffold with them. And my helmet is at the very end. What's happening with my armor? For the past few weeks, I swear, look at my ugly haircut. Man, I should do something about it. Now that I have support underneath my feet, let's try this out. So, no, that's the opposite direction. These glazed blocks are really hard to work with because you really have to be careful from which side you're looking at the block. Okay, we kind of no. You spin my head right round. No. What's happening now? Come on. No. Why you spin like that? What? Okay, let's try from this side and then no. How? But I managed the other block. There we go. Barely. Okay, let's repeat the same thing on the below. Right here, I guess. Looking at this block, probably like somewhere. Nope. Like this, okay. Man, is there any kind of a tutorial how to place these blocks? Because I would really find great use from that tutorial. Let's place this last row. No. So it was something like this in the middle. No. Maybe there. Okay. Seems to work. Okay, let's try and repeat it from the first try. No. This is gonna take a while. And I've got to place a lot of them. and this side, and on those two sides over there. Okay, but let's just step back for a second and have a look at it to see if it's gonna work. I think I have mastered placement of this glazed. So first and third, I want this to be on this side, turned right. Okay, so I have to face forward to place it like that, and these second and fourth one, I want this part to turn to the left. So I have to look at this block and just place it. There we go. Place. Have you seen that? All of them, first try, all properly placed. I got a hang of it. There we go. It was fairly quick once I got the hang of things, how to place the glazed terracotta, but both sides have been placed, and now I just have to figure out that middle part that I had so much trouble designing, and it's gonna follow this middle line, and it's gonna stretch from that point all the way to this point, and it's going to extend outwards right in this direction under the angle of 45. So it's gonna be like a triangle going right down, extend this side, and then 45 degrees back. And I'm gonna have to use quartz stairs and slabs. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Here, I brought some items with me, so let's start with the building, shall we? And I was thinking something like this. All the way, and let's remove this block as well. Alright, so we got that. We need to go to the to this side to see better. Then we're gonna have 1, 2 slabs. Then we're going to have a stair, I think, and then 1 slab, and behind it we're gonna have a stair to finish it off with just that. And then we just have to figure out a design somehow to make it interesting enough. Well, this wasn't so difficult. The transition from this point looks okay. I just have to take care of this line of stone, but it was just like stairs diagonally all the way up there, and then another row of stairs, then full blocks, stairs, full blocks, stairs, and a full block. Now the same design is gonna go here, but it looks kind of slim, and now I would like to extend it maybe this much, and then gradually just make it smaller. For example, something like this. Whoops. Okay. And let's place a block here. Then I can do 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we have 1, 1, 1, 1 all the way up there. How does that look? It looks weird. It really looks weird. What about... what if I just extend it this much all the way up there? How about something like this? Is that going to solve the problem of the depth? A little bit. It does a little bit. Then I just have to repeat the same pattern. I just have to repeat the same pattern. These stairs formation, they look alright. They look alright. So I took care of this grey line that was here. It was kind of bugging me. The transition was not... it wasn't that well. I might try something like this. Maybe that will improve things. Let's see, a little bit higher. There. And if I get rid of this one, I could place a full block. That's cool. Okay, so here in the corner, then I can place stairs like that. Maybe actually stairs going all the way around, just not turned like that. That could look good. Okay, let's try and step back a few blocks. That looks a little bit better. Way more interesting. And it follows that white line. That looks so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. And the pillar looks quite better than it did at the very beginning. I know that maybe these terracotta glazed blocks do not make much sense at this point, but they will once we start working on our citadel. So that's just a detail that is going to be embedded into the citadel. Also, I might use one of these patterns for the crown of this pillar as well. But if you take a look at this side, it's completely without the design. And this little corner here looks like that. So we have that white stretching all the way, we have gray going here and there. The only pattern in color that does not repeat itself more than the pillar is this purple. We have no purple here at the base, and I don't think I'm gonna use purple at the crown, but I will use purple for the walls in the citadel decoration. So this here looks perfect. I mean, I'm quite satisfied with the results, and everything that I wanted to do has been done. So I just have to do the same thing that I did here on that side over there. It's gonna look good when I make them more symmetrical. It's gonna make much more sense. Also, when I add a citadel here in the middle, these guys are going to make much more sense as well. Now it looks a bit naked, I know, but you know, it's all for the greater purpose. Let's just say it like that, for the greater purpose. And it already looks better. Look at the bottom of these pillars. They look really something else, right? Also, I've started placing a layout for the huge entrance, dome slash citadel, all in one. So let me just step back here a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty high. It's massive. I really did not plan on building something this huge, but what can you do? So I'm gonna leave the top part of the pillar unfinished for now. Okay, we are going to build something with it in the future, don't worry, but for now let's just be patient about it and let's build the front part. So this is the front bit, and what I imagined is to have two domes with, I think, Ender Dragon crystal somewhere in them for the decoration, and a glass half dome here somewhere, like on this level. And it's gonna look roundish a little bit, just to accentuate the Citadel a little bit more. So we're gonna have a symmetrical one here and there. Glass dome with a crystal in it, some kind of cap on top of it, so we can still decorate the wall behind it. As you can see, the walls are gonna be pretty high up, and I think I'm gonna make it into a dome here, up here, because I would really like to create some kind of mural when you come inside and when you look up, to have it. I don't know what we're gonna use. I was thinking about glazed terracotta, but I still have to practice with those because they're kind of difficult to handle. So I'm gonna have to wait and see about that one. But okay, let's start placing some bone blocks here, and we're going to have some white concrete going all the way up instead of this cobblestone pillar. So yeah, let me just get some materials to raise it up a little bit. Once I'm finished, where's my shulker box? Ah, there we go. Once I'm finished with that, we are going to work on the glass half dome in these parts here and there. Okay, this took me a short minute. I raised the bone blocks for 7 blocks in height, and now I would like to place some kind of design. Please let me place blocks. Thank you. Something like this, and the difference in the white color is really obvious. So let's place one here like that, one here, and then we can place a slab. Oh, this is gonna look awesome. I'm so glad I chose this white color, even though quartz is so difficult to grind, especially on a scale like this. Imagine if I didn't have white concrete and bone blocks, which both were added recently. I would have to use snow, which is alright material, but it's a pain to build with it, and quartz, which is so difficult to obtain. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do in those situations. And they even have this slight yellowish color in between the edges, which gives much more detail than just this plain colored block. So it makes it interesting, right? It makes it really interesting. So what I'm gonna do right now, I am going to go and actually let's place a few more stairs here. I want to close off all the edges because I'm gonna place some pillars on top of it. I'm not going to place anything on that side because I would really like to match it with this side here. I'm probably going to use chiseled quartz for this first pillar, and then I'm gonna use this white concrete for the background. But maybe chiseled here, actually, just to match with the level of that side. Maybe I'm having all kinds of crazy ideas. Maybe just extend this block here all around the bottom. That could look cool, so I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna place some pillars on top of these blocks here, and also place the same pattern on this side, and I'm gonna be right back with you guys in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, this already looks amazing. This is so looking cool. This sentence did not make any sense, right? Anyway, I would like to... Now there's a dilemma here. Should I place the crystal in here? Or should I close these gaps with this block and then have a glass dome on top of it that is going to contain that crystal? I don't think that crystal is going to be visible anyway because of how tiny these gaps are, but if I place a dome here, there's a higher chance of it being visible when you take a flight with Elytra. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create a glass dome here with a crystal inside and fill in these gaps with some blue terracotta. And I'm running out of quartz again. It's never enough with the quartz here. It's really never enough. Now this is starting to look really good. I did not imagine for this purple color to look so good. Because it's in the shade, it gives that hard transition towards the black color. It's so good. I had a little bit of problem here with the slabs, so I combined them. As you can see, wherever I see the purple color, I just placed 2 slabs so mobs cannot spawn on top of that, and I had to place this one here. When I placed it double slab, it looked just weird, so I just ignored that and placed it up here. So it kind of follows this line and it creates a symmetry, which is totally fine by me. And yeah, copying the slab here, slab there, I just placed some stairs around to create this kind of edge, and it's really coming together. And also these blocks here, these stairs and slabs, they do not stick out so much like the top ones, so it looks like this pillar is spreading from the bottom up. It's becoming wider, which is a really nice transition. So when we add a dome on top of it, it's gonna look like an ice cream cone, which is not half bad. So yeah, let me go grab some glass and I'm gonna create that dome if I am able to, and I think I'm gonna dye that glass cyan. Oh, my favorite color. Oh baby. Let us have an aerial view. I forgot to remove the blocks behind the glass. I'm such a derp. Okay, let's remove the blocks here first, and then we'll try again with the aerial view. Oh, managed to get inside somehow. Let's see here. All of this has to go. I've already prepared the crystals, so I can just place them inside right here on this block. Let me just see if this looks okay. I don't wanna well, it does. It kind of is merging with the background a little bit, but that's just because it's night time. Let's get inside like a pro. Can I can't place it actually. What? I thought I could. Is there any way to place the ender crystal here? Alright guys, I informed myself a little bit better. It turns out that obsidian or bedrock has to be below it in order to spawn. There we go. We got one. Let's take this pillar away now. That's enough. Let's take a flight here. And then let's take a look on the inside. Such a cool feature. It really is. It really is. I'm so glad I've tried that. Now, oops. I've jumped across the fence. Now all that's left is to create the same thing on this side. And I need to light up my place. A lot of baddies are spawning. And my internet connection today is killing me again. This is starting to look really, really awesome, but I ran out of time for today's episode. I'm going to finish the copying of it on this side in between episodes, and then we are going to start with the decoration of the wall in the background in the next episode, also adding some details on top of this glass over here. Now it all looks plain a little bit, I know, but you know, steady. We are going to finish it, we are going to decorate it, we are going to add some more details and stuff like that. But that's it for today's episode, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, you know, comment if you have something to comment or giving me a suggestion, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Raskhol, and I'll see you in the next episode.